Let's do it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roseanna. So in today's video, let's do it. I got the new Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Nature eyeshadow palette, so I figured we could try it out. A lot of controversy, but I want to see with my own eyes. So that is what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into that video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. You could ring the bell. It will give you notifications of when I post. So yep, like, make comments, tell your friends, subscribe, help a newbie out. I would so appreciate your support. And thank you so much for helping me grow this channel. And now without further ado, let's get started. Okay, as I'm sitting down, it's early October. I'm sweating bullets. It's 80-some degrees. It is today, let's see. Yeah, 79 degrees. I'm sweating bullets, but I am not complaining. Not complaining. Let's get down to it. The Makeup by Mario. This is the new Ethereal Eyes Nature palette. I am going to make an assumption it is limited edition. Why are you not prepared? Why are you never prepared? Listen, I just wanted to be authentic with you. And sometimes I'm prepared, and sometimes I'm not. But it's a-okay. I do have the other two palettes that he came out with. We could do a little swatching of sorts. I know there's a lot of controversy about this one. I'm going to see where they're coming from with those shimmery. Yeah, this is also a limited edition Ethereal Eyeshadow palette. $69, by the way. It is beautiful, though, but I just want to show you on these gorgeous green eyes. Beautiful. I'll have to show you a picture. I have it right here. But anyway, let me just share with you before we dive right on in. P.S. I have the windows open. Noise, laughing, hee-hee-ha, cars, whatever, but it's so nice out. This is a pressed powder formula, shimmer finish, matte finish, metallic finish, vegan, cruelty-free. This new palette inspired by the power of nature's seasonal renewal. All right, fine, fall is here, but it feels like summer. It still feels like summer. With 12 universal neutrals and 4 finishes to create ultimate versatile looks. Let's see here. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so let's just dive right on in. Love the packaging. This is so nice. Somebody mentioned it in a previous video that they wished that he would have had the signature on the palette itself. That would have been so nice. Love the doggone packaging. It's simple, it's easy, just like the other two. They're all the same. Although I will tell you that the Moonlight, I don't know if the Moonlight, like the back is different. Like this one, the original one has the metal on it and these don't. Like this one is the Ethereal, the original one, which is gorgeous. So that's the original one. Feels a little bit heavier than the other two, and of course this one is the Moonlight, which is gorgeous. Look at that, how beautiful. Oh man, I actually have a wedding on New Year's Eve. I think I'm gonna bring this with me. And then of course this is the beautifulness. Let me just take a look. Okay, oof, that is so pretty. Although this one little color right over here looks like it's gonna pop out, so let's be careful. But this is what it looks like. Wait a minute, come on now. There you go. Look how beautiful. This one over here looks like it's going to pop out, so let's be careful. Let's do some swatching. Let's just open up the Moonlight. Is it the Moonlight? Is that what it's called? A Moonlight. I'm trying to be gingerly because, like I said, that looks like it's going to pop out. I want to see. The controversy is that the newer one, the shimmers aren't as shimmery. Come on now, get in focus. But we'll see. I could see what they're going, but let's just do a little swatcheroonie, shall we? Let's just watch the whole thing, the new one. I'm going to shut it. It just says EEN 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right across. So it's right across. So I'm going to just swatch a few. I mean, you know what? I could see it. I already can see it. Like the original formulas are more like in his ethereal shades, tones, and formula. Where this looks just on first glance. This is the first time I'm looking at it. They look like they're like more opaque, if you will, where those are more like, you know, fluttery and fairy dustish, if you will. But anyway, let's just swatch these little lovers. Ooh, that is so pretty. So this is the first row. You know how I feel about my swatching, they suck, but it is what it, ooh, that's really pretty. Okay, so this is the first row. You could barely see anything. You see that? There you go. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Listen, it's nature, natural, neutral. You're not gonna get like, although that beautiful like maroon color looks really, really pretty. Okay, so this is the second row. Yeah, that's really a pretty color. Oh, that green is gorgeous though. So that's the second row. That's really pretty. I really love this color right here. That's gorgeous. Okay, and then the last four. I mean, not the softest, buttery. These are delicious. They're just regular formula. It just feels like a regular formula to the touch. Like nothing is, damn, that is so pretty though. So, and that's the whole palette, right? Why do my things go this way when over here it looks straight? Anyway, so that is the whole palette swatched. And just for comparison, like this is the green that's in the palette. I'm going to just grab like, I don't know, let's just grab this one right over here from the, I'm going to try and put it like right over here just to, I mean, it even feels more ethereal. So those are the two right over there. I'm going to come close to you. It's more like, it's more sheer. I think that's what it is. I think maybe that's what people are, I don't want to say complaining, but concerned about, if you will. Let's try this color over here. So that's this color right over here. Right over here. And then let's grab the color like next to it. Just out of, yeah, see, you could even feel them. Yeah, that's beautiful. So that's the two that you're comparing. This over here, this is the new shades. And these are just the two that I just randomly picked up. You could tell that they're more ethereal. I don't know, I can't think of another word. Like they're more like the Space Cowboy, you know, the Urban Decay. They're more sheer, basically. So I understand where people are coming from. I'm just curious. This can't be the same formula because they feel completely different and they lay differently. But that's okay. We're okay with that. I have nothing on. I just have the POV, which you know I love. Okie dokes. Listen, I'm going to do something that I rarely do, but I am going to prep the eyes. I'm just going to take the Natasha Denona N1. Yes. Great mirror, which it always comes with. And anyway, so I'm going to just prep the lids. I'm sweating so bad. Anywho, POV on the face, nothing else. So just a tiny bit. Leave me some comments below. Did you guys get this palette? I have to be honest with you. It was an impulse buy. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to just take the BK Beauty. It's just a flat brush. This is the 206. And I'm going to just blend this all in. Yeah, it was an impulsive buy. More so because I want it. Like I want, because you know what, girl, you got me. It's that limited edition because you got me because I really, really love his formula. That's nice. So I wanted to get them all. And I personally, I love that green color. Even like this one, like this, oh, I wish they would have had more green. Like this is totally green. Obviously this is green. And this like maroon color, to me, is very, very like nature-esque. You know what I mean? Those colors together, I think is very nature-ish. I should have watched one of his videos. I didn't watch any of them. But anyway, I'm going to go in with like a fluffy, like Amy God, like a fluffy brush. And I noticed here that these two colors over here do have a little bit of a shimmer. You know I don't like shimmer all over the lid. So I think I'm going to probably start off with this color right over here. And lightly, lightly, lightly. And I think I'm going to just start in the crease. Okay, this is pretty pigmented. So, yeah, real light. And honestly, I'm not really used to having my eyelids primed. So it could be just that, like, more is sticking to my lids. That's a beautiful color. Tons of fallout. If that bothers you, it's gonna bother you. Me, I don't care. To me, it doesn't change like the formula or how it lays on my lids or any of that good stuff. It doesn't bother me at all, but some people do. Okey-dokes. I'm going to just put a tiny bit right over here. I think I need better lighting. I feel like it could be me. I feel like I'm not getting, it could be your eyes. Okay, so that lays down beautifully. I think I'm going to go with the next color maybe over here. I'm going to take a smaller brush. I do have hooded eyes. I do have hooded eyes. They're small. I absolutely love the Angie Hot and Flashy BK Beauty collab because they are perfect for hooded small eyes from Angie, babe. I'm going in the corner, you know, just to build up the edges over here. We're going to make a mess, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to just take that up high, girl, because people who have hooded eyes, you know, you have to make your own hood. I'm looking down because I want to see if you could see the makeup. So if I just put it in my crease like a million times, I'm going to say, I'm going to do a video. Let me know. Leave me some comments below. Do you guys want to see like eyeshadow application for like the mature lid, hooded eyes, etc., etc.? So that is really, really pretty. Nice. I like it. Oof, I almost dropped it. Hell no, girl. I really love these ethereals, but I could see here that I'm curious. I'm wondering if they're going to come out and say, oh, we changed the formula, like, because you could tell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how, like, and maybe he did and I don't know. You know, I could be lying right now. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You know, maybe I'm lying. Like, maybe he did come out to say, like, we changed up the formula a little bit because it is different. Is it straight? I don't freaking know. It looks like it. I want to take this light color right over here. I'm going to just wipe off this brush just to see. I may screw this up, but I just want to see what it looks like right over here. Even like, but lightly. Even like this has like a little buttery, like yellowish kind of tone. It's still earthy, you know what I mean? Very nature-esque. By the way, had my roots done today. She also does my eyebrows. And she said, let me wipe them off like extra. So I look like a little bit of a Groucho Marx, but it's okay. This eyebrow is higher than this eyebrow. Just a time. Why can't I just do that? So that looks so pretty. So that's what we got so far. I'm going to use that green. You know I'm going to use that green. I'm going to use this green right over here. I'm going to take it with my finger. For me personally, I always like to use my fingers. Ooh, that is pretty though. That's pretty. You know, but listen, my mind's all over the place. It's still like, I don't think the camera does it justice. It's still very shiny and shimmery and glittery and special. Like, it's more opaque than the other ones, but it's still like, when I was looking at other videos, it looked like a legit, like, opaque green. But in person, it's still, like, I didn't have anything underneath other than this color right over here. It still gives like a nice sheer look. Not as sheer as the other two, but sheer nonetheless. That is so pretty. Wow. I'm going to just take my other hand because I don't like to go across my face. So I just change hands. Am I lefty? Nope. But I think I'm pretty ambidextrous. That is gorgeous. I want to see. I'm going to grab my light on my phone. Do I have my lighted mirror? No. But this is really, really pretty. Let me see if I could grab this one and see. This is my Ilios. Let me see. Can you see that? That is so daggone pretty. I really love it. What I want to do is, I think I'm going to take maybe this color right over here. It still has tons of shimmer in it. And I'm going to wet my brush. Did I bring something wet? I'm going to take a flat brush, like this Refer 02. You see that? And I just have like dampen paper towels here or wipes. I'm going to just dampen it like that, and I'm going to just use that on one side of the brush like that. I want to go like in the corner right here. I like it. That is so friggin' pretty. You see that? That's nice. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking pretty. I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice. That's pretty. Okay. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this darkest shade right over here. We're going to make a mess. I'm going to go in with the same brush as I had before. Load that lever up. I'm going to keep my eye open. And I'm going to just patty pat pat. This is just for placement. I'm going to pull it out. This is really pretty. Do I understand what people are saying? Yes. But do I feel like you still don't get that like ethereal, glittery, like fairy dust-ish kind of look with these? No. You still do. You still do. Okay, so that is good. I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to wipe my brush, and then we're going to go back in. I think I'll take a smaller brush, and then I'm going to go back in and just go back with the same colors that I had before, and just build up a little bit, just to blend this little lever in right over here. Ooh, that is so pretty. Okay, so that is it for the top. That is so pretty. I'm going to clean those edges off. We're definitely going to use this underneath. I'm trying to use as many colors as I can. I think that's all we're going to be able to do. Ooh, you know what? Let's try this color here. It's got a tiny, tiny bit of shimmer. Maybe I want to put it, flat brush again, on top of the shimmer that we already put in. So let's see. Yeah. That's really pretty. That's gorgeous. Okay, let's clean up a tiny bit. I'm gonna just take, I don't really care for like that sharp, sharp look. So what I like to do is I will clean this up, and then I will take a clean brush. If you had one, girl. Are we doing that again? Are we starting up with that? Clean brush. And I just like to go in like a circular motion just to soften out that line, because I don't like that harsh line. Okay, so we're gonna, should we speed up? We're gonna maybe speed up, or maybe just zip zap the trap and go on with the rest of the makeup, and then we will finish on their eyes, mascara, and all that good stuff, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, dokes. Let's finish the eyes. I think the face is pretty good for now. Going in with the Rouge. Going in with my Rouge, the Essence stay and play. But first espresso. I'm going to just tight line. Okie dokes. Now we're going to go back in. Definitely going to put this underneath the eye. But before we do that, I'm going to just take, I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to use every color. Let's take this color right over here for the inner corner. I don't think like these cameras or this light will do this palette justice. It really is beautiful. Okay, taking the same brush, I'm going to go in with that maroon color. And you know I love a shimmer under the eye. That looks really pretty. That's really nice. I'm going to just take it up a little bit right over here just to meet. That is so pretty. So, so pretty. Let's do some mascara. Let's do the mascara and finish this look. I'm going in with the Maybelline Colossal Bubble Colossal. I didn't realize that this was waterproof mascara. I never wear waterproof. No wonder why like it didn't budge when I wore it, but I really, really like it. Oop. Don't touch it. Look how pretty that looks. Minus that, but don't touch it. Look, I got hair all over. I got bristles all over. That is so pretty. Now, normally I don't put mascara underneath, but I want to. But I want to take this color over here, and I want to smoke that little lover out just a tiny bit. Right here. That's beautiful. A little bit of mascara. This one's a little bit too big for my liking underneath, but yeah, that's beautiful. I'm gonna just fluff up the brows. Let's just fluff them up. I'm gonna just take off my POV Ampit. Now that I'm looking at the lip product that I grabbed, I don't know if it's gonna match, but it's okay because we're really just looking at the eyes. Okay, going in with the Dior lip liner, which I was like, why are you spending? It is so good. This is the Dior Rouge Dior Contour, and I have mine in Beige Tulle 310. It is so good. It's so beautiful. So, so good. I'm going to just take the brush part of this, which I normally just use my fingers. It's just out of a habit, but this is a nice brush. Some of them are like too flimsy. I like them a little bit. Actually, I wish this was a tiny bit more stiff, but look how beautiful that is just alone. So pretty. Then I'm going to go in with the YSL. Smells like nothing. Let me just show it to you. It's just a cutie patootie pink. Really pretty. Not going to match at all. Although it is kind of mattish, not mattish, that's not what I meant, muted. This pink is muted, so it could. That's pretty. All right, let's put the hairdo down and let's figure this out. I already see that a little speck, and I think this is already dry, so I could pick that off. Don't be afraid like to use your fingers as your tools as well. That is so pretty. Okay, let me take down the hairdo. Got my hair cut. I just curled it a little bit. Anyway, so this is it. This is the final look. What do you guys think? I think it is so, so beautiful. Is it as sheer? Like, I don't think these lights do it justice, because as I'm doing this, it is so pretty. It is so, so pretty. I would say it's a little bit like on a scale of like the opacity on the original ones of the other ones. Let's just say the opacity is like a 2. It's more like shimmery. This is probably like a 4. So it's not really that opaque, but it's not that sheer, if you know what I'm trying to say. But I think it's beautiful. What do you guys think? What do you think of the final look? I think it's so nice. Now, are these going to be like everyday colors? No, but they could be. Like if you look at these the way like some of these palettes, or probably most of these palettes, are built up, you can like do them in quads. Like you could do these 4, you could do these 4, you could go across. Like, so for an example, you could use like, let's just say like these 4 over here, right over here. That would be a perfectly neutral nude day color. And then you grab one of these colors over here for a night look. It is so, so beautiful. Now I'm glad I have it. At first I was like, damn girl, that was an impulsive move. Did you really need it? No, I don't need anything, but I'm glad I have it. But anyway, guys, so this is it. This is my video. This is my look on the new Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Nature palette. I think it came out really nice. So anyway, that is it, guys. Thank you so, so much for sharing your time with me. And as always, you guys be good to each other, love each other, and have a great, great day. Bye.